Welcome to our Human Resources training. In this presentation, we will discuss the challenges that we are all facing and going to be faced with in the times ahead. We will focus our efforts on reframing, rethinking, and reconsidering the current and future workforce needs. Some key discussion points we will be reviewing are unprecedented times, uncertainty, informing, effective communication, connecting, guiding, uniting, and finally, changing the lens. Unprecedented times. Whether there is a change in leadership or unexpected external circumstances, your business is bound to encounter change. It is not always easy to keep your business running smoothly during these times. Stress can diminish the broader well-being and productivity of a company's workforce, leading to significant implications for businesses as a whole. During these times, it is more important than ever to retain your values and double down on effective leadership with a human focus. Uncertainty can come in many forms. For example, a merger, layoffs, personnel issues, and more. There are 4 key concepts to keep in mind as we aim to reframe, rethink, and reconsider the uncertainty of current and future workforce needs. These concepts are to inform, connect, guide, and unite. Regardless of where stress is coming from, it is important for leaders to play a role in mitigating stress and building resilience. This can help their people adapt and grow from challenging experiences. With personal intention and support systems, leaders can help build resilience that act as a bridge across uncertainty. This will not only sustain the workforce through challenges and help them manage stress going forward, but also lead people to surprisingly positive outcomes as they emerge on the other side. Inform. Organizations should play a vital role in relieving stress and overload before, during, and after unexpected events. After all, people typically spend more time at work than any other daily life activity, and the effects of stress can have a significant impact on their work. Leaders should aim to inform, even if they don't feel like they have all the answers. A good example is the unexpected nature of COVID-19. Although it is an unprecedented event in modern history, the experience of managing through it is not necessarily unique. Similar to other challenges such as 9/11 and the global financial downturn, workers feel scared and worried, which often triggers stress responses like fear. This is where transparency comes in. Explain to your team, here's what we do know, here's what we don't know, and this is what we are doing to close that gap. This is your opportunity to demonstrate the confidence and willingness to handle any situation. It also gives your employees a platform to provide their own input and suggestions. Next, choose your response. This is critical as decisions made and actions taken in trying times resonate far beyond the present. How will you effectively communicate to your team? Articulate a sense of possibility and hope. Finally, work to understand and connect through these challenges with effective communication. Although our primary methods of communicating may have changed, the basic principles of effectively relaying our messages remain intact. Effective communication. This takes honesty, being able to candidly acknowledge the downsides and unknowns of scenarios. To be an effective communicator, you must also practice the ability to listen and remain mindful. Employees want to feel heard and understood, especially in times of uncertainty. Most importantly, it is a leader's job to help make people make sense of the changing conditions, anticipate the likely scenarios ahead, and work alongside employees to discover a mutually beneficial solution. This will help to instill a sense of guidance and direction through any obstacle. Connecting. Connecting is critical during changing times, and this cannot happen if communications appear artificial. Leaders who seek to inspire through personal presence and engagement, even remotely, are seen as a credible source of reassurance and information. Next is empathy. Think about your employee's perspective. Look at the situation from their side and think about what you yourself would want to hear. And finally, practice ongoing encouragement and support. This may look like more frequent check-ins, recognizing and highlighting efforts, and acknowledge that you too are affected by the uncertainty that changes can bring. In practicing ongoing encouragement and support, small business owners and leaders can positively affect overall culture. Guiding. When possible, give steady guidance and direction. In leadership, what can you focus on and what is within your control? Focus messages around the small picture and provide clear guidance on business critical priorities that everyone can rally around and contribute to. In providing clear guidance, you can start to empower your workforce. Empower employees by allowing them to be a part of the solution. When communicating, it is important to consistently deliver the same messaging. Stability is as important as the content of the message. Challenges are a reminder of the key role that leaders are required to play in ensuring our teams maintain their well-being and remain engaged and motivated. Leaders are vital in shaping expectations and behaviors in the workplace and remain the #1 lever to drive engagement. There are challenges and changes that affect businesses, but we need to help teams navigate them more successfully. During these times, it helps to focus on the importance of leadership. Results will follow when engagement is high. Uniting. The action of uniting is to bring people together for a common purpose. Turbulent times remind us of the importance of human community. People value it. They need to rally behind things that bind them together. Leaders can pull their employees closer to the company by reinforcing what makes each individual a key part of the team. Leaders can help energize a group towards joint action. Actively working through a difficult situation will enhance a sense of togetherness and resilience as a community. This energy can bring forth collaboration, creativity, and innovation. All in all, values inform the standards that we hold both ourselves and others to, particularly in leadership. They are a promise. They are our guiding principles. They are often based around impact, aiming high, and collaboration. Even during uncertain times, businesses should maintain their mission and values. The leader who taps into aspects of who people are and how they function sends a strong message, such as, what we're doing now validates what we've always done. We can adapt to change and still be true to who we are. What employees and teams want and need most is reassurance through authenticity. Strengthening values through reassurance and action allows your team to be able to focus on the work in hand and gives them the tools to face challenges with clarity rather than anxiety. Changing the lens. A frame provides a context for our thoughts and actions. Changing the lens can have a major influence on how we interpret and react in uncertain times. The unknown in our current and future climate and the trust that people place in their employers presents a unique opportunity for small business owners and leaders. While a leader is not expected to have all the answers, they do have the capacity to influence reactions and develop the skills to cope with difficult and changing circumstances. Workforce needs are constantly evolving. How do we meet current needs and prepare for the uncertainty of future needs? How can we actively work on reframing, rethinking, and reconsidering those needs? One answer may be responding effectively through engaged leadership. This means clarifying your purpose, supporting your team, and boosting emotional and organizational resilience. Keep these 4 concepts of leadership front of mind: informing, connecting, guiding, and uniting. To recap, inform, frequent and ongoing communication efforts. Connect, generate feelings of trust. Guide, give direction and empower. Unite, Focus on commonalities, joint action, and values. Small business owners and leaders cannot have every solution, but when actions and practices are taken with care, your organization can be healthier today and better prepared for future endeavors.